All right, guys, so update video on the short horror film contest. If you didn't know this was already going on, I announced it about 10 days ago. The 2020 Jacob Owens short horror film contest is on. A lot of people have already been making their films. Some people are planning them right now, but I've been getting a ton of questions in regards to the rules. So I just want to clarify one thing about the rules, as well as show you guys my example film. We just dropped basically what's kind of like our example film for the contest. We just shot a fun film that we catered the rules around this horror films contest rules. And so the biggest question I continue to get for the whole contest is the location element. Can my character go outside of the house and then this and that? And so I just want to clarify some things up about the rules. The 3 rules are that it has to be under 5 minutes long. You have to use the word pandemic in some way. It could be written, spoken, on the radio, a poster on the wall, whatever, however creatively you want to use the word, that is up to you. Then the last rule was it has to be shot in one location. Now initially I said like your character, if it starts in the house, they cannot leave the house. But this can be confusing if there's multiple characters, such as if there's a bad guy from the outside that enters the house, etc. And so I just want to simplify everything by meaning one location. For example, if you're shooting at a house, if a house is your location, yes, they can step out into the front yard. They can walk around the side yard into the backyard. If there's a back patio, they can sit on the back patio, move inside. I'm going to allow all of that. As long as your film takes place in one general location, you cannot have your subject on the couch in the house and then it cuts to a different day and they're at a convenience store getting, snacks, and then it cuts back to them at the house. You can't jump around locations. Everything needs to take place in that one general location. So if you want your character to be able to go outside to get something from their car and then they go back inside, or they step outside into the back patio, on the back patio because they hear a noise, they can do that. So when it comes to the rules for this contest, one general location. If you're shooting in the forest, your film takes place in the forest. You cannot then, all of a sudden jump to a beach or a local cafe. Your film needs to take place in the forest. Now, if you're in the forest and you come across a cabin and you go into that cabin, that is a separate location, if that makes sense. So pick your one location. If it's a film studio, they can move in and around the film studio, outside the film studio, right in that general location. I know it still seems kind of muddy and unclear a little bit, but one general location. I hope this makes sense and clears up things a little bit. And our example film, the whole film takes place at this roadside convenience store market. Yes, one character enters the store, but technically one of our characters never leaves. The guy we start on, he never leaves the convenience store. The camera never leaves. So yes, you can have a character that kind of comes in and out. And if you want to, you can go out into the front yard and then come back. But one general location. I'm gonna be pretty lenient on this as long as you don't, again, jump from a coffee shop to a house to someone's car, then they're in the street. Like, you just can't jump around locations. If you stay in that one location, you're gonna probably be okay and fine. I'm not gonna get super nitpicky about that. I know I just rambled a lot there, but I'm trying to clarify as best as I possibly can the one location, because that is the biggest question we continue to get. Now, if you haven't heard about the contest yet, if you didn't even realize that it was going on, there is officially 2 weeks left. 2 weeks left in the contest. I will link the video that I made announcing the contest right in the video description below. Go watch the video. It'll tell you all the rules, all the prizes, all the sponsors, all the amazing things you can win, because there are tens of thousands of dollars in cash and prizes from some amazing sponsors and companies up for grabs. This year is the 3rd year of the contest. I want to see as many people enter as possible. I'm excited to see all the creative films and things that you guys come up with for this year's contest. We're just going to keep making this thing bigger and better. And like I said, the contest announcement video is in the video description. There's 2 weeks left. That's plenty of time. There are 48-hour film festivals in contests, and you still have 2 weeks. If you haven't got started yet, it's not too late. You still have 2 more weeks to make a film. and potentially win this year's contest. So hopefully this cleared up a little bit. Again, if you want to learn more about the contest, video description, it's linked in there. If you want to see our short film, video description is linked in there. Go watch the short film we made. Every year we always make like a little example film, for the contest and the rules that we drop. So go check out ours. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. We shot it all in one take, which was actually last year's rules. We just decided to shoot it in one take again because I love one takes. If you notice, most of my short films on this channel are all one takes. So without further ado, because I just continue rambling, go check all that stuff out. And I hope that you enter this contest so that I can watch your guys' short films. And I'm gonna cut it off there.